welcome to the channel. My name is Nessa and today I'm so excited because I finally completed my Animal Crossing New Horizon island of Equinox a few weeks ago and I've been dying to show it off, but I had some issues with my video capture card, so I wasn't able to do that. But now my beautifully wonderful capture card is working again and I can show you my island. I'm so excited. Let's go. And I'll take you around Equinox. Yay, exciting. Okay, so my theme for Equinox is kind of a fusion. I did castle core, I did rural Japanese core. I just did whatever made sense, kind of. So anyways, this is my house area. It is kind of castled off. And we're not going in my house because it's not done yet. I'm a big proponent of completing the exterior and then never having anything in my interior. So it might take me a while to complete my house. Anyways, so once I go out of my house, I come to this little bakery cafe. And there's some, tables. Should probably turn this. There we go. So there's some tables over here. There's a little bakery, very small. And up here is our little hidden coffee spot. It's my favorite little space filler where it's really small. Not much is going on here, but it's great to get a little cup of coffee, And that's it. There's nothing else here. So I really like that little space. Okay, so we'll go all the way around, I think is the best way to do it. So Eunice's house is here, but she's not home. So I guess we can't go in right now. Instead, we'll go this way down to the greenhouse. This is one of my favorite buildings because it's just so grand, And it has a little bench here to kind of sit and just enjoy the view, just relax. I really like that. Lily, she's awake. That means we can't go in her house either. And she has one of my favorites. Good morning, and here's hoping it'll be a good day, Des. Me? Let's make today our best day ever. Yes, we will. So before we go down the stairs, if we go this way, we have a little reading nook. It's just nice to be able to sit and, just get ready for the day in this little reading nook. You can get your breads and your coffee and then come here and have a little rest. So down here, we get into this little small street. There's a cute little ramen shop here if you want some ramen. Very nice. It's one of my favorite places. Best ramen shop on Equinox because it is the only ramen shop on Equinox. And then there's little drink machines here too, if you just want to stop by for a drink instead, you don't want to commit to ramen. And then so we'll go this way. I think we'll go through the little wheat fields. So over here is kind of the rural area of Equinox. So we have lots of plants growing, gardening happening. This is Pippi's house, and she's home. So I redesigned all of the villagers' houses so they're not what they'll come with. This is Pippi's. Hi, Pippi. I want to chat. So I heard from someone else. So you love essays more than any other kind of books, yes? Not anymore. No, not essays. Oh my gosh, seriously? Did I have old info? What kind of words are you soaking up these days? Definitely... What is this? Graphic novels, magazines, travel guides, something else. Yeah, maybe graphic novels for sure. Yes, comics are fab. They transport you to these crazy worlds full of action and adventure and weird stuff. I read one about a talking couch once. It didn't make any sense, but I adore that story so much. We totes need to talk, babe. Comics sometimes, little hair. Oh my gosh, yes. So yeah, this is Pippi's house. As you can see, she is cleaning it up, you know, getting ready for spring. Yeah, dust off that soup. And she has a little bath area over there. I think she's the only one that has like this kind of setup. So she probably has the most space in her house. The only thing about like villager houses is that you can't expand it like you can in Happy Home Paradise, and so there's just a lot of stuff and very little room to move. So I do feel you just have to imagine that they have a lot of space. Okay, so that is Pippi's vegetable farm. And then when we go over here, it turns into a little bee farm. There's a lot of flowers. There's an area for you to admire all the bee stuff that's happening. And this little area belongs to Melba, who is cooking. Hi, Melba. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just a little preoccupied, mate. What are you making? Teehee, I'm making my specialty. It's fruit cupcakes. Oh, here, you can have my recipe for fruit cupcakes. Thanks, Melba. If you gather the ingredients, you can make your own tasty dish. Yay! So this is Melba's house. It's very relaxing, calming. It just has a little touch of red because when I think of Australia, I think of fall colors too. It's a little touch of red here in her house, and I love it. It's just so relaxing. Really fits how I feel about Melba. And where she's cooking, usually there's just seating, so it's not like she altered it too much. Okay, so that is the farm area. If we go down here, this is the spa area. It's just an outdoor spa. It's very, very tranquil here, you know, being out in the rural area of Equinox. And then if you go over here, this is Ursula's house, but she's sleeping. She is not awake so early, so she has a cool house too, where I made it like a train station. So it just feels like that's another point of entry into Equinox. I don't have any trains on Equinox, like there's no train tracks, no tunnels, but she serves as like the train, so. Anyways, going down here, we have a little laundry area. I made a little like picnic, day trip kind of photo-worthy area right here. So you can take all your pictures at the beach, have desserts, have tea. I think that's cute. And then if we go down a little deeper, then I have my fish market, of course, near the pier. And if we go this way, I have a little horse ranch. Little horses hanging out, doing their thing. Love that. And just a little rest area right here on the little horse farm by the sea. Yeah, so it's cute. These horses have such a good property view. And then, of course, if you go up here, I have some stalls. It's like night market kind of vibes, and then you get to the hotel. So the hotel, I didn't do too much with it, but it's there. Okay, so we're gonna make our way up and around. Oh, there's weeds. Pull my weeds. Let's go this way. Yeah, there we go. So this is the wheat path up. And then it'll lead you here to kind of a lookout spot with the torii gates. I just love torii gates, so you're gonna see a lot of them on this island for sure. So here's another area for whatever they do on the farm. And then if you go down a little bit more, there's a little cafe near the beach. I really like this cafe because you can actually go inside. And how can I help you? Do you want some coffee? Make some coffee for you, sir, madame, right away. Here's my tada. Ta-da! So that's also a favorite spot. If you visit Equinox, make sure to visit the Seaside Cafe. And if you go up here, there's more tour gates. There is a very delicious pizza spot right here. They make fresh bread and fresh pizza every day. So definitely worth your visit time. Yes. And then over here, if you take this little path, you'll get to Nook's Cranny. This is Nook's Cranny over here. It's a little castle building, very cute. And there's a little painting area here. I haven't found paint cans yet, that's why it's kind of bare, but once I find those paint cans, they're going right there. And then if you keep going over here, this way, then you'll get to our little ladder, which leads you down to the beach area. And this beach area is a little bit complicated in the sense, ooh, I need to deal with those weeds. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I will deal with those weeds, but yeah, there's a little area for a spa here. Very pretty. And then if you go deeper, it's kind of like, oh, it's just people living on the beach, fishing with their boats and stuff. Not much going on here, but it's still very cute. Love it. That's what that is. And then if we go up a little bit more, we make it to the Equinox campsite. So the campsite is rather big. They have a laundry facility here. They have a little bath area here. I really love this area where you can take a bath. It's just so freeing because there's nothing here except nature and weeds. There we go, all cleaned up. I'll have to use a ladder to get down there. I don't think I have one on me right now. Nope. Yes, love it. And then of course there's a little drink machine here too if you want to, and a little bus stop. The bus stop's here. If you go here, this is our beautiful campsite. There's plenty of tents, plenty of places you can just pitch your tent and hang out. It's very relaxing, you know, away from the hubbub of the island. Not that it has much hubbub, but then if you go down here, you'll have a little rest area right next to where we did the painting. You have a little rest area here. And if you keep walking, you'll get to Lily's house. She is out right now, but she does have a very nice movie theater set up. So you can always come and hang out with Lily if you choose. And then if we go down here, oh, I guess we should go the other way. I'll go all the way around. If we go up here from the ramen shop, you'll get some nice torii gates, a little bamboo forest here. And that will lead you to this really cute house. You just go through and get on this side. There is a moon kind of area over here. It's kind of cute. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there is a bunny in the corner right there. Yeah, so moon bunnies. I love bunnies. And of course, this is the perfect place for a wedding venue. So you can get married here, say your I do's. It's very scenic, very full of bamboo and some wisteria and wonder. And then after you say your I do's, then you can go to the reception over here. So the bride and groom will be here, and then they could just like take pictures and go here right away to this little reception area next to the beach. The guests, they can actually go through this wisteria area and get to the reception venue as well. So I always think that's really cool to be able to do that. And then if you take this path down, you'll see that this is the museum area. Yes, I got it to be centered this time around. The last time I fixed up Equinox, I accidentally made the museum off-centered. So I'm very excited that it's centered this time. And there is, just things to look at outside before you go into the museum. So it is a proper, nice museum full of historical relevance and artifacts and stuff. If you go here, you'll see that there's some kimonos out here and just a path up. So if you go up here, there is a area where you can press your clothes. There's more drink machines over here if you get thirsty. Lots of them around Equinox. And of course, the kimono shop, very important. If you want to get married on Equinox, you can go and get your kimono at this shop. And then of course, rent a wedding venue and all that. It's very cool. If you take a right, and you might not know, but there is a little lake here, and if you go up, if I can find the stairs, if you go up, there's actually a little pig farm here. So I think that's so cute. I made the little piggy banks here, and you can just rest out. The pigs are cute. So there's a little pig farm and the kimono shop area where you can iron your clothes, and Billy's house. I think he's out. He's having fun somewhere else. But his house is here, and he does have a little spa area. It is very nice, if you want to relax. And you can also step out and see the wedding party over here if you want. He doesn't spy on any of the wedding guests, so you don't have to worry about that. Billy is very, very kind, and he would never do that. So you might be thinking, okay, you got a wedding venue, you have a kimono shop, but is there a place to stay? Well, yes, there is, because Claude's house, he's right here outside, so we can't see it. What you doing? I might copy you. I could be Nessa Jr. for the day. Okay, you can, Claude. But his house is a hotel, and it's connected to this sushi restaurant hotel area right here. So you can get rooms, you can have a restaurant at the bottom. It's just the perfect place to stay if you want to get married on Equinox. Yeah, and then of course, if you want to grab a little bite, you can just chill out at these cafes over here. There is some nice views on this side of the beach. There is just perfect picturesque spots. You can get your engagement photos here. There's some swans in the back. And a really nice kimono making area right here. This is one of my favorite spots to chill. Just have a cup of tea and just relax. So it's very nice. My favorite part of the beach. So that is pretty much all the wedding related stuff. If you go across this bridge and down this bamboo area and take a right, you'll make it to our bookstore. I love the bookstore. It's just so big. There's like a cafe on top, and then of course, you can buy whatever books meet your fancy. There's lots over here. And then once you're done, you can just go out this way and see the big fish, or just sit here and read for a little bit. It's really fun. Love the little book area. But we're gonna go a little bit down, and we're gonna make it to the plaza. Oh, Marshall and Lily are exercising in the plaza. Hi, Marshall. Well, if it isn't Nessa, so glad to hear your voice. Yeah, because I'm actually talking today. I want to chat. Perfect weather and a random meetup with my bestie. What could be better? Lily. So much to see, even when you're just out for a walk, Des. I stopped by for a chat. Oh, that reminds me, I had the craziest dream last night, and you were there, Butterbean. You and I were about to embark on a road trip, or were we on a boat? I've completely forgotten. Isn't it funny how the memory of a dream can just vanish in an instant? Yeah, it's so funny, Lily. But that's the plaza. They love hanging out in the plaza, and that is my flag. That's my flag for Equinox. Yes. Okay, so if we go down this way, we get to Raymond's house. He has a little duck pond here. Really nice area to just kind of hang out. If you look at it, yeah. I don't even know if he's home, actually. He might be asleep or out. I'm exploring the island. He's out. Everybody's out today. Alright, so he's out as well, and we're just gonna go down here, make it to another little hangout spot you can have here. And the Able Sisters, they also sell a variety of stuff, so definitely check them out. This down here near the beach is Marshall's house. As you can see, he was doing exercises in the plaza with Lily, but he has a nice, very, very convenient location because we have here a little vase shop. We have some neighbors here. They have a really cute cat. I love their cat. If you go just down a little bit, you'll encounter the supermarket here next to the Brilliant Seaside. Look at that. He can just literally walk to the supermarket every day. It's like my dream. He can also walk to the bakery. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Boots. Hey, do we know each other? You look familiar and I never forget a deltoid. Well, I guess this place kind of grew on me because here I am again on Equinox Munchie. I'm planning on maxing out this little vacation, so I hope to see you around. So, Boots has been to Equinox before, but I like that he was watering my plants. That's very nice thing of a tourist to do. So, as I was saying, Marshall has the best location. He can walk to the supermarket, he can walk to the bakery, he can walk to the tea shop. If he needs clothes for a marked up price, I guess he can walk to the tourist, clothes area. But he has access to the beach, so he definitely has a prime location. And it just kind of worked out that way. I didn't pick any favorites when I was obviously doing any of this, but I really like his location. So envious of it. I mean, of course, Raymond has a good one too, because he could just walk down, but it does take him a little bit longer, I would say. So if you want to go to the beach over here. Oh, we have Eunice. You okay, Eunice? Hi there, Nessa. So I could really use some company right now if you're not busy. Would you be up for a quick visit over at my place, Des? Sure, I guess we're gonna see her house. To my place we get a Des. Detour, it's fine. We're just touring the island and we haven't seen her house yet. Come on in, Des. So this is Eunice's house. So context, it used to be a laundromat. Okay, this beautiful, cute sheep used to live in a laundromat, and I was like, Eunice, where do you sleep? On a washer? So I had to redo all of her house, and I like it now. I hope you can just relax and take it easy while you're here. Oh, how would you feel about playing a fun little game I know? Sounds fun. Let's play high card, low card. The only game, seriously, that they know besides like, is it black or white or a suit? So if you guess right, you'll win my fitness tank. Eunice, are you going to give me the shirt off your back if I win? Now let's get started. First, I will draw one of these cards. 7. Okay. It has to be lower, right? Like, the odds are it's going to be lower, so let's say lower. Yay. 5, you guessed right. I would expect no less from you. Alright, time to receive your prize, a fitness tank. Oh, she just wants us to match, that's why. Wow, don't you just love that game? Thanks for playing, Des. Okay, Eunice, I mean, I guess. Let me know if it's too hot in here for you, Nessa. I like it toasty, which is why I have a kotatsu. I know, I like being warm too. I've always wanted a kotatsu, but just doesn't fit with my room vibes right now. With the right plating, you can make a really great interior set piece using some fruit top pancakes. It will add charm to any room and really pop in photos, Des. Yeah, it does. Especially since it's a fluffy pancake. I love the fua pancakes. Having a cute drink on display perks me up. I love showing off my fancy water pitcher. Oh, me too. I didn't know it was that fancy. Sometimes I'll just cozy up on it with a big cup of tea, reading or knitting. Oh, it sounds so nice. See, she's just so cozy. And I just love how her patio is just right next to a lake. So cozy. And I love the new 3.0 items. Like this bed is like my favorite bed. It's just so classic. What is that kind of furniture style called? I think it's called Japandi. But it's just so nice. I love it. It's like modern Japanese with the old style. So I don't know. I think if I redo my house, I would redo it with Japandi style. Don't you love how my place is shaping up? Oh, perhaps that was pushy. I just hope you like the style is all. Thank you, Eunice. Oh, you're leaving now? Well, thanks for the visit. By the way, thanks for accepting my invitation to come over. I actually have something for you. It's a song that's a favorite of mine, KK Disco. Oh, thank you. Maybe you'll think of me when you listen to this. I hope you like it. Thanks, Eunice. That's so sweet of her. It was so lovely to have you over today, Dust. Bye. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, we got a little off track, but not to worry, because right here, if you go down these set of stairs, you get back to our beautiful plaza. So no time was really lost. Out here is the plaza fountain. And it's just a pretty nice view. I like it. So anyways, we're gonna go this way to the other part of the beach. So this is where Eunice was, and it's another spot you can just rest, relax. And over here is kind of like a clay making area, so you can just relax, spin some pottery here. I don't know, grab a pizza. And then if you go up a little more, there is a shrine here. So this is a shrine after all these torii. Lovely. All right, so Raymond's house did that. That means we're gonna go down here. There's just lots of things to look at. There's a little flower shop here that I like. And if you keep going, this is actually where the airport is. And this is the first thing you'll see when you come onto the island, which is a shrine. So the first thing you see is a little shrine. And if you go down here, there is a little wash area in case you want to do some surfing or you're in the water. You can come here and get washed off. And then we make it to our last stop, which is Gloria's house. And she's actually in. Yay! Hi, Gloria. So this is her house. I always imagined her to be like a seamstress because she's just so fancy and fashionable. So I gave her a sewing machine. Why, hello, Nessa. As they say, my fabulous home is your fabulous home, mocha latte. Let's chat. I thought that might catch your eye, the mixed fruit sandwich. I just can't ruin the presentation yet, so I put it there to take pictures and, well, to gaze as one does. She's just so silly. I love her. Can I turn on the TV from the side? Nope. I have no way to turn on my TV. But I'll read this magazine upside down, yeah. Oh my, what is a mocha latte? What's the latest? If your hands or feet are cold, feel free to set up camp by my kotatsu. To be honest, that's as close as I ever come to camping anymore, mocha latte. That's true. It's not really one to use the campsite at all, Gloria. Yeah, but her room is a little tight, you know, as you can see, my character's like struggling to get in. But very nice. Love it. Bye, Gloria. So that is my tour of Equinox. Let me know what your favorite spots are. I'm gonna put the dream address up so that you can come and visit. If you take any photos or if you like any spot in particular, feel free to tag me on Blue Sky, and I would love to see your pictures of the island because I did put in a lot of work with the island. Of course, it's still being worked on as I get more items and as I figure out what I want to do with stuff. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's like my... Why is Raymond? Are you thinking about leaving? No. Oh man, you know that feeling after you stay up all night talking with friends and then it gets quiet and you just want to keep talking and hanging out? Unrelated, but what are you doing right now? Can I come over? No, not right now, Raymond. Oh no, that's fine. Sometimes I need to just be by myself anyways. I'll put on some acid jazz and spend hours learning new stuff. It's called self-care. Okay, sure. Okay, as long as you're not moving out, because my rule is that if they want to move out, I usually don't stop them because I want them to experience whatever they want to. I don't have their pictures yet, so maybe I should make it a rule to at least get their pictures first before they move. Oh, it's Pippi. She's out now. Yeah, but like I was saying, I had a really fun time playing and decorating Equinox and just spending time in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I hope that you'll visit, and I hope that you'll also love Equinox as much as I do. So with that, take care. Pippi and I will see you in the next video. Bye!